Good morning, good morning, good morning. Another day to be alive. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Welcome in, welcome in. What's up, Blue Lotus? How you doing, honey? Honey, how you doing, honey? Sorry it took me a little bit later than usual. Another content creator is about to do their first live. I'm not sure if she's trying to tell me, well, it's not actually her first live. Now that I'm thinking about it, she said her first live, but it's not her first live. But anyways, good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody. Everybody, how you doing? How you doing? I know usually, hey Renaissance Grandma, I am nice and sobered up. Usually I will do my garden update, but I know tomorrow we have CC Texas Garden in here, and I'm super duper excited because if you are regular here, you will know that we usually have like Broke Farmer, Jigs. I really appreciate all the gardeners that do come up on the panel, but it's kind of rare that we have women come up and show their gardens and what they're over there doing. So I am like super excited to talk with CC's Texas Garden tomorrow. And I want to like focus on like her growing in Texas versus my growing in the Midwest. Um, some things that she's not able, even though she has a longer grow season, there's some things that she's not able to grow there in Texas, all that kind of stuff. I'm super duper excited. I'm glad she accepted. So I will be talking to her on tomorrow. I'm sorry. uh, okay, sorry. Also, I'm trying to get with the, sorry. I'm trying to get with the, I'm so sorry. Another day, another promise after this. Okay. Let me say hi to everyone. I'm trying to get a hold of, well, Monday we have Nancy B. the Scratcher. She wants to get help with her watch time hours. She already has the 1K. So, she wants to come up and represent on Monday about the scratching channels. I know we talk a lot about the homesteaders, the what am I doing? Okay, the crafters, and she wants to bring into light the crafters, the scratchers. I'm so sorry. I'm doing like 5 things at one time behind the scenes. You guys just don't even know. So I'm very appreciative of the people who have been coming up here. Thank you, Pashley and Treat Arts, for starting this off as far as bringing people up to share their channel and what they are all about. Let people know about your channel. Also, well, let me say hi to everybody. Let's not be rude, as Broke Farmer would say. Let's not be rude. Let's say hi to everybody. Let's say hi to everybody. Thank you for the 15 people up in here. We got Blue Lotus up in here with Danita McLean. Good morning. Good morning. Renaissance Grandma, always a pleasure to see you. Enjoy your channel. Indiana Jackson, we need to be meeting up. You, me, and Mrs. Indiana Jackson. We need to be meeting up a lot more. A couple of people here in Indiana has been asking me about a meetup. Your girl's busy. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't made no video in 2 weeks. It's like a lot of stuff is going on. But I'm grateful and blessed and fortunate. Let me see. Fifi's journey. Good morning. Good morning. What else am I doing? I know Miss Shirley has a great grandbaby on the way, but I'm in the works of trying to get a hold of Miss Gina versus Gina, myself, and Miss Shirley, the OG Gardener, Team Midwest, and have us talk about our gardening experiences. Our gardening journey is about to be almost over as far as summertime. So I would love to have Ladies Day up in here and we just share our experiences with our gardens, what we're growing out here in the Midwest. Just to let you know, even though we have a shorter growth season out here in the Midwest, we can still do things. So it's a lot of little collabs that I want to get going. It's just like just trying to figure out everybody's schedule and trying to make it work. So yeah, stay tuned. Be on the lookout. What's up, Emmanuel? How you doing today, sir? Blue Lotus is saying hi to Renaissance Grandma. Good morning, Knock Andrew. The original JT. Good morning to you as well. We got 20 awesome people up in here. Moon Boots. Moon Boots goes live almost every day. Y'all think I'm hood. Go over there and check out Moon Boots, okay? He is like he's funny and I like the people on his channel. He's cool people. He's cool people. They said Texas is pretty good. And I did not mean to pass up Cutting Broke. I did not. I was just responding back to Moon Boots. I'm sorry. We have some Texas gardeners up in here. I'm gonna bring them out to the light. I'm gonna bring them out to the light. I'm gonna bring them out to. Are you in Texas, Moon Boots? Broke Farmer. Even though it was last minute, thank you so much for letting me come up on your panel yesterday. I truly enjoyed that. I realized there are a lot of channels that I am not tuned into. Just when you thought you knew everybody in the gardening community, he had about 70 people up in there, and it was like bomb.com. We stayed on a little bit longer. We stayed on to about midnight. I jumped my little tail off because I knew I had to be here in the morning. So yes, thank you again, Broke. I really appreciate you. Hopefully we get that wait on Unbiased to give us the word that she got the road. My little friend. Okay, let me see. Got my coffee going this morning too. Yeah, so now thank you, Ofar, for coming in. Also, I want to try to incorporate the gamers as well. In case you guys do not know, Ofar Gaming is working on his last. How many more hours do you need of watch time, Ofar Gaming? Let me see. We got Sheed up in here. What's up, Sheed? What's wrong with that horn? It sounds like it's going dead.
I know it sounds like it's on his last leg.
Need to charge that boy. What is that? A crown? What is that? You up in the warehouse? That a crown forklift?
Hey, you should have seen my old video when I hotwired one of them.
Wow. Okay, we got Black Guns and Gardens. What's up? How you doing, sir? He does everything from artillery to gardening. So check him out. He's an awesome channel as well. Good morning to Deborah Garrett. We got Jury Spot in here. Jury Spot, I know you go live not so often as I do, but I would love the opportunity. I know school's probably starting back up too, but I would love the opportunity to come up here and talk to you because you are one of the few people I've been knowing since like the beginning of my YouTube journey. Like she is so awesome. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not going to get too deep into it because it's like, I'm going to ask you too, She, like out of all the people, how long have you started been doing YouTube? First of all, let me ask you that.
Well, I've been doing YouTube since like when it first could get on there was like 2015 or
Is that when you
12 or
did your
something.
first videos?
Oh no, my first video I started in what was it, 2018 or something,
Oh,
17 or 18. I would just get on here just talking, and then I actually, cause that my first channel, the second channel now we here,
mm-hmm.
cause everybody wasn't feeling like the whole trucking and family thing, so I switched it up. Got all those people over here to come to my channel, and I switched up my content.
Okay. What's up, Hands and
Yeah.
Dirt? He said we can meet up at the 4-H Club in Indiana. See, since I'm a newer gardener, I know about the 4-H, but I have no idea where it's at. I know me and Indiana Jackson, I can just jump and go over. I'll be at his house in his yard. Don't Hurt the Harvest is a little bit further out. Eric B. the Realist is another person out here a little further out. Who else was out here? There's a couple other people. But yeah, we're trying to get a meet and greet. What's up, Shawnee? Shawnee 2003. Experience with Sassy. I got to watch her like after I got off of Broke Farmers Live, I went over there with Sassy and Robert. Man, I ain't go to bed till about 2:00, 2 a.m. So yeah, I'm gonna jump off of this live immediately and pass the mic to Aunt Dale at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm living off of 3 hours of sleep.
Hey, Miss T, I'm gonna give you a word of advice.
What?
When it's time, don't even say nothing. Just drop the hammer. Just like boop. They be talking and just boop.
That's
Cause
why I
I'm
have to
telling
be
you,
good. You know,
shit, it gonna go.
back in the day, I tried to be nice, and you see, lately, I just be like, okay.
Last call. Last call.
Okay, all shoppers, the time now. Let me see. Information Man Show. What's up? I've been trying to get back over there as well. He has a lot of knowledge about YouTube and um behind the scenes things, questions people may have. All I do more of like trying to connect people and help with watch time hours. Use my platform to help people, okay, check this channel out. They go live on this day. Let's go over there and watch them and help them with, you know, their watch time. Information Man Show, he knows all that behind the scenes, the analytics and, all that other stuff that I just, you know, is way over my head.
Yeah, I've been watching Information Man for a long time. I know him from other spaces and stuff like that. Pretty good content. He touch on a lot of different issues in the community, a lot of different court. Like he does a summary of a lot of stuff, even with YouTube, like you say. So his channel is real informative.
Oh yeah. See, I know Broke when we was all up on the panel yesterday was talking about, our community is awesome. We all, for the most part, we're all supportive and help each other out. I tend to when I need help with something, I will call somebody up quick, fast, and in a hurry. If I have a question for Unbiased, I'll call Unbiased. I talk to Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek, all about the technology. This community is awesome. We're more than just on the screen. You know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate everybody. We're all trying to help everybody reach goals. And that's what's up. Let me see. Who else we got up in here? Hands in the dirty. The dirty. And Baya said she's in the bushes. Girl, I was tired too. So my daughter goes to work at 7. So about, I went over there with Sassy last night. So that was about 1. Talked to Robert Gant for a while. And then, I went to bed about 1:30, 2 o'clock. Woke up, had to walk the dog before my daughter went to work about 6. I've been up since about 6. Let me see. Fifi,
Yeah,
say hi to everybody.
I couldn't do it. I had to tap out.
So let me tell you how my body is feeling. First of all, I was drinking like after hours. So that was enough. My stomach this morning was like, what the hell were you thinking? You're not 20, 30 years old no more. B, lack of sleep. C, I made a video this morning since I was already woke, and I felt like if I would have went back to sleep, there wouldn't have been no coffee and conversation this morning. You know what I'm saying? So, team go getters. Let me see. So, yes, jury spot. I know, like I said, I know you have school starting up in a while. She's a teacher, so yeah, just feel free to let me know when you are free during the daytime, so we can just talk about jewelry, how you got started on your journey. I am more familiar with how you got started on your journey because I've been knowing you seems like forever. But yes, I would love to do a collab with you. That would be like so awesome. There go my homie Robert right there. Let's see. Good morning to everybody in the chat from Tamika Davis. Anthony Dirt, what's up from Emmanuel? We got Panama in here also. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Soul Sister was over there late last night with us with Hands in the Dirt as well as OCD. Outside as usual, enjoying the garden and chilling. I went to I've been looking everywhere except for the big box stores in Wally World, looking for some snips. I know when you was house hunting and you found a fig tree, you was looking for some snips. I've been like when I be, out and about, I've been seeing people's trees and like the place I be, they be like, yeah, sure, go ahead and take some. And I'm like, hey, I ain't got no shears, I ain't got no scissors or nothing. So I need to stay strapped with some snips or some scissors or a knife or shank or something. Let me see. What's up, Tay Weezy? Yeah, I'm gonna be seeing Soul Sister at the end of this month. I need to figure out what I'm gonna wear for that week. And yeah, I'm super excited. It's like the week before my 43rd birthday. I've seen Soul Sister, the Soul Family meetup. We met up in Kentucky. Me and Soul Sister, we've been chit chatting here and there for a while, and she is like big sis to me. Big sis, she is always there to help me out as well. Y'all be up too late for me. I gotta be up at 5:30. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Yeah, I was sitting there editing videos and Broke was like, yeah, I'm about to go live in 30. Come on up, bring your robe. Yes, sir. Okay. If I had a job, let me let you know, I would have not been up there. I'm like, no, I gotta go to work. I got responsibilities. I got things to do. But it was cool. It was cool. I got to meet more gardening channels, and I'm so appreciative of that. So thank you, Broke, for like thinking and considering me when you had your live stream yesterday. I appreciate it. Picture me crafting. What's up? Hey there, Miss T. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you as well. Let's see who else is up in here. Wellness and Frugal Mama. Sorry, I'm reading Tay Weezy. Tay Weezy be cracking me up. He gave me some information I had no idea about yesterday. So thank you, Tay Weezy, for opening my eyes on that, baby, baby. Oh yeah, no problem, no problem. I think people think because, well, okay, Information Man Show, because I try to help the community. Like I know how to do everything, which I can tell you in a heartbeat that I don't. But I have no problem passing the mic to somebody if I don't know the answer. It's about a 95% chance that I can find out somebody who can help you out. So yeah, I have no problem referring people like, hey, go check out Information Man Show. Do you still go live on Saturday morning, sir? Please let me know. Let me see. Okay, Hands are saying hi. Man, I told you I'm tired. I might be late. I might be late. But yeah, staying up with Broke. Then I hung out with you and Sassy. Then I had to like de-make up and put my real pajamas on and go to bed. So I didn't go to bed. I'm living off about 4 hours of sleep. What's up, sis? She is sunshine. When I move to Georgia, you are more than welcome to come hang. Let's see. James, money is up in this piece. Every time when she pops off like that, I'll be like, oh, okay, his manager must be around, must be close, so he must be about ready to get fired. So he just has to hurry up and get off the live. I've been up since 5:30. See, I don't get up this early. I wake up about 8 a.m., jump in the shower, and I go live. Like, I get my full 8-9 hours of sleep. I have no problem get all these early
What
birds. Old dog Odom said he wakes up early.
what is that? 8 9 hours?
Yeah, I
I ain't never
get
I
my
ain't
eight.
never heard of that. I ain't never heard of that.
That's beyond me. Yeah, I go to bed about 11. Wake up about, well, sometimes I do wake up to go walk my daughter's dog, and then I go right back to sleep. Wake up about 8. Like, oh, I better get ready for this live stream. He said,
I
"What?"
think the last time I had 8 hours, I probably was like, no, I take that back because there's some days when I'm super tired,
Uh-huh.
I sleep all day. I know what was it, a week or two ago, I had to go do a job, and I was like, they said, well, we canceled this one, so I canceled all of them. I stayed in the bed for dang on 8 hours. No, yeah, 10 hours. It was 10 hours. My wife was like, you ain't want nothing to eat? I said, no. She
We ain't
like,
gonna
you all
act
right?
like Robert didn't just say I skeet on sleep. I s-
Oh, whoa,
Whoa, pause for the cause.
trigger,
Skeet.
trigger.
But while we figured out what Robert's talking about here, we got Information Man Show. What's up, sir?
What's going on? How you doing? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Peace.
Good morning.
All right, Rashid, what's going on, man?
What's going on, man?
All right, doing fine.
See you killing
Um,
us with that mic right now.
hey,
Awesome.
let me I want to clarify some things to folks. Right now, the other channel, Info Media Live, I've gone dormant on that channel. I haven't done anything over there in a while. I had to rethink a few things. Um, I am planning to launch new content, mainly uploaded videos. And I will be putting out information that will be very helpful to everyone. I've discovered a lot of new things about YouTube since launching my sports channel, which has gone very successful for me. About YouTube, and I'm going to part that information onto people because I got to be honest. The way YouTube, what I'm noticing is that I know people hear this a lot, but it's really true. You really need to niche heavily on YouTube. Meaning, if you have a variety channel where you talk about a lot of different issues back and forth all the time, what happens is that it sort of splits your audience up in the algorithm. So if I do a video on my first channel, The Information Man Show, about a particular subject, there's going to be a large number of people who may like that particular subject versus people who are not interested in that particular subject. So what it does is it splits your audience, and the YouTube algorithms are going to send videos to the people who subscribe to your channel for the particular reason that they discovered your channel. So if I did a channel where I'm talking about politics, for example, mainly, and most of the people who subscribe to my channel was due to politics because they like the politics talks mainly. And then I talk about something else different another week. The algorithms is going to be confused, and they're going to send they're not going to send out that type of content to those people who really discovered me because they like the politics talk.
Right.
So what happens is your audience gets split, and that's why when you go live, you'll say, well, why is it that my numbers are different on this video versus that video? Because variety channels is not what YouTube was actually built for. YouTube was built for niching down to a particular subject matter that has very high visibility. So I know people like to do these type of programs where you have, you talk about different things, you shoot the breeze with people, and that's great. But that's not really how the YouTube algorithms work. And it works against you when your audience is split all over the place.
Oh yeah, it makes perfect sense. I totally understand that. Like I do know a couple channels that are like have 5 or 6 things going on. I don't understand the main platform purpose of the channel. You know what I'm saying?
Right. The only channels that can get away with that are these huge channels that you have on YouTube. And we have to remember some of these huge channels that can put out different type of information that get a lot of views and click-through rates and whatever we want to call that. These are channels that are probably been around since the beginning of YouTube when it was actually easier to get subscribers than it is now. You also have to keep in mind that there's more competition within the social media market. At one point in time, there was no TikTok. There was no, what do you call it? There was no Twitter. There wasn't any of these other competitions that took eyeballs. They're taking eyeballs away from your channel now. So you're going up against people who have more choices of where they want to put their eyeballs at now.
Can I ask you a question, Information Man Show? And good morning, young Riaz. Let me ask him this question real quick. So I'm on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, all Miss T with the T. Do you advise people like to help? Oh, also, when I'm on these other platforms, I always bring them and like, oh, I'm also on this, and that. I put all my social media on all my platforms. Do you think that helps the channel out?
What you want to do, you're only going to get a small percentage of those people that are going to come over because the way it works, people who like Facebook, for the most part, if that's their thing, they really like to get their content from Facebook, not YouTube. Right. And people who are into YouTube like to get their information from YouTube. So what you want to do is you want to cross-pollinate by cross-promotion. So you want to create your channel brand on all those platforms. So even if you can't get those people to come over to YouTube per se, maybe they like what you're doing on Facebook. So now you're using StreamYard. You can broadcast into those other platforms using StreamYard. So therefore, you'll get that audience over there. Actually, I like the idea of having audience on different platforms because it does get your reach out there. And then you'll get a small percentage of people that will come over and maybe sub to your channel. So go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I have I have a certain amount of people, like as soon as I pop a video out, there's a certain amount of people that are instantly watching the video. If I go on TikTok, I have an audience base over there. There's certain people like instantly. I don't know if they have a notification bell.
Right.
As a Instagram, I'm like, wow. But I do have different.
But you got to keep the thing is you want to keep your branding consistent, but you also want to recognize what works on those platforms. So, for example, TikTok, understanding what works on TikTok, and only this is the thing that people make mistakes, and they're doing the same thing with the shorts. You want to drop shorts or TikTok videos that fit that particular platform or what people are looking for on that platform, but still stays true to what you're doing on YouTube as well. A mistake that people are making that I figured this out. Depending on what your platform is, when you're dropping YouTube shorts, you want to make the YouTube shorts particular to the branding of what your content is. This is the reason why. If let's say you have a cooking show, but you're dropping shorts about random things, cats and dogs, and there was a storm over here. Even though people are watching that, are they watching it because they like the train wreck, or are they watching it because they like your content? So if they click into it and watch it, and then they click into your channel to see what you're doing, let's say they're watching because, hey, I like things about dogs and cats, but this lady has a cooking channel. So what happens is you get a good view on the short, but it doesn't really help your channel because 9 out of 10 times they're not going to subscribe to your channel once they realize this person has a bunch of videos about this, but their channel doesn't reflect that. So you really want to put up shorts that reflect what your channel branding is about. So when someone clicks into that short and they say, wow, I really like this, but I want to click into their long form. Now, if you get a subscriber, you're getting value out of that because they know what they're getting. So you got to be consistent. I wouldn't suggest people put up these random shorts if you're really truly looking for people to subscribe to your channel and build an audience around what your brand is. Because once again, by putting up random type shorts, you're actually hurting your audience development because people are only going to click. They're going to watch, but they're not going to click into your channel as a sub because they're going to realize that, oh, this channel is not about what I thought it was because the short presents this. So you got to think about brand specific.
Yeah, for me though, like sometimes though, no, I know my shorts are like a bit different place. It's just that mine is about music a little bit. I don't play music though, mostly though. I just make captions. Basically, I just put a song in background, make a caption. The other one is basically what you call it. One is me vibing to the song, and one is actually me performing it. The one performing it though, is the same thing I do in my videos. It's just the same, but it's either like different songs or like a verse of a song I might do. So it's still the same base content, but it's different. I experiment with shorts.
You're still the same niche.
But you're still doing your niche, but you're still in music. So if someone clicks into your shorts that are related to music and they go to your channel, they're going to see that, oh, this channel is around about music and I'm a music lover. So you have a better chance of people percentage wise subscribing to your channel in that manner. But another thing that people need to also recognize is that it's very important to take some of your long form content and cut it into YouTube shorts. You want to cut small segments of it into shorts because if people click into it and they like it, they may say to themselves, wow, I want to see how further this person goes with this. They click into your channel and now they got the full video. So you just want to think about being brand specific and you want to think about being niche specific. And the truth of the matter is, folks, you really want to choose niches where there's an audience for it. I think a lot of times people are choosing what they want to do. That's not how YouTube works. You have to choose what the audience wants because the audience is the algorithm. The people are deciding what they want to watch, and YouTube serves up the video to what people want to watch. And if you're doing a niche or you're doing something that people are not interested in large numbers, then that will fall. Then YouTube doesn't have enough real estate to send that to people that are interested in that. So the truth is that for some people that are listening today, you may need to consider changing what it is that you're doing. that's only if you're taking YouTube. This is my opinion. If you're serious about YouTube, if this is if it's just leisure, you're not doing it for any serious thing other than just connecting with people, and that's pretty much it. But you're not trying to take your channel to the next level, then that's fine. That's your business. But if you're trying to take it to another level, you got to be very scientific the way you're operating your channel.
Yeah, that's true though. But the thing is with me that I know I shouldn't post random shorts all the time. Sometimes though I stick to it niche, sometimes I don't. The reason I do that though, I am creative with my shorts and stuff, is because it keeps me passionate. It keeps me more. It gives me more of a drive to keep going because I don't like to stick to the same thing forever. So I might
Right.
do an idea for a long period of time, and then at some point throughout it, I might lose my passion. So I'm not gonna. I just either change my content style or I won't post
Well,
anything.
what you could do, this is what I recommend people to do if you have the time. If you like putting up random shorts and stuff like that, I would create a random shorts channel. I would separate that content to a whole nother, because it's a lot quicker process to produce the shorts than the long-term form takes more of your time than the short-term form. But I would create a random channel where I could drop that random stuff and create that type of random shorts channel. Because you can create a channel that's just about shorts, believe it or not. And then when it comes to your niche channel, stay specific to what your niche is. And the reason why I'm going to say it again, it's important because when people think about YouTube and what they're searching for, people are thinking about search and what specifically they're looking for. And that's the reason why it's very important for people to pay attention to their titles, how you're titling your videos. Title, thumbnail, and description, I've said this before, is very important. Even YouTube tells you that you should put a description of what your video is about in the section of that video. Title is very important. You have to think about how people search for YouTube. YouTube, run by Google, is the second largest search engine. YouTube is the second largest. So you have to think about keywords. For example, whatever your niche is, if it's music, cooking, you can go into the YouTube bar and just put a few words about like music this or music that, and that bar will drop down, and that's basically showing you automatically what people are looking for. Or you can turn your YouTube page into what do you call it? And what's that? What's that other thing when you switch it to Carnito or whatever they call it? Incognito. Yeah. And that incognito, you can put some search terms in there, and that will show you what people are searching for in your niche. Okay. Another thing that people need to utilize if they're not is YouTube gave us this system called research. And you can put keywords in the research in your analytics bar, and you can find out what people are looking for, high or low or medium. So that when you go into your analytical page, look for the part where it says research. Click into that. And then you put a few words in there, and it will tell you what's high in terms of what people are looking for. And then there's a thing called gaps. The gaps represent content areas that have opportunity for growth because there's not a lot of people, there's not enough videos about that subject, but there's still an interest. So all those sort of, there's lots of tools and things that can help your channel grow. Looking at your audience, when the best time to go live, when the best time to upload videos and what have you.
Yeah. I know a lot of
Yeah, but I got one thing that I was gonna say as well. What if you decide to do this as well? You make a video and then you find that video in your phone or wherever, and you just edit that video into a short. Do you think that helped and then you link the original video to the short you just created? Will that help too?
Right. There also, let me, I'll give you guys something that I use. So people always say, well, shorts take up time. You may say that long form takes up more time, but these shorts take up time. If I were folks, I would use, and there's like all these AI, there's a, what is it? It's called, Video Yo, VIDYO. .ai. That's what I use to create shorts. All you have to do, VIDYO, that's one word, .ai. That's one, this is one shorts producing platform. You can use it for free. You get like a certain amount of time that you can use it for free each month, or you could also pay, up the ante with the amount of time you can use it with fees to pay a fee if you want to. And basically what it does is you take a video. You could take a long form video up to about 15 minutes, 12 minutes, 16 minutes, maybe even 20 minutes. And you upload it into this system and it will create a YouTube short for you. It will create a short for Facebook. It will create a short for TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube all in one. And now you have this piece of content that gets generated by a system. You don't have to do the work, but just make the video, put it through the system, and then it allows you to put text. So now it will spit out the texting in the messaging on the screen. It will give you different short designs. It gives you different, like fonts and all this different stuff. And you can produce shorts very quickly and efficiently and upload them to your social media platforms. That's VIDYO.ai. Spelling that out just so everybody gets that. Check that out. There's other websites that can help you produce your shorts for all different platforms. It will save you a lot of time. It will generate, it basically takes the content and turns it into a short for you. And then you can basically change the fonts, or you can put special effects on it, whatever. It's all in one. And you can, and it's on your desktop. And then what I do when I create the shorts, I transfer it from my desktop to my, I save it to my, I copy it over to my computer. I email it to my email, and then I retrieve it from my email from on my phone, and I download it into my phone and upload it, because I think YouTube has not yet created a system where you can just upload the shorts straight from the desktop. I think they're probably coming with that soon. Everything is handheld. Another thing I want to give people a tip on: when you, believe it or not, when you create shorts, it's actually better to create these shorts at home on the desktop than it is by your phone. The reason why is that you want to put some metadata in the short. So this is a little trick that I learned. When you write your short title, after you write the title, you want to put hashtag short. Hear what I'm saying, folks? When you put the hashtag and you put short in there, you're going to see bars come up with these value numbers of 1 million, 1,000 videos, whatever. So you put whatever your title is, put hashtag short next to it. That's going to help your video, the short video. Put hashtag short.
Okay.
Then what you want to do is you want to put the title of your short, just like you do on long form, title of your short, and put in the description bar. And you also want to put maybe put the word short, maybe YouTube short, what have you. I know people like to upload shorts by their phone. That's great. You could do that. And when you go home, you could go into the short and add that data. But even if you're not able to get home to put the description in there, definitely put the word short next to your title. That's going to help the short through search to help boost it. Now, I can tell you right now on my sports channel, I follow these same principles and I get tons of views almost every time I drop a YouTube short using these methodologies. Another thing I want people to realize, and what's going on to Point Blank's Travel in the chat room. I know we're very oriented to, oh, if I have a lot of subscribers, I get a lot of views. That's not how it works. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. There are people who have channels who have less subscribers. They get more views than they have subscribers. That's not how YouTube works. YouTube rewards you for having 1,000 subs to get you in the partnership program. But the subscriber count is not what they look at as to how many views you're going to get on the video per se, because YouTube is still going to be pushing your video to people who may be interested in it, right? So, for example, I have a sports channel and I've got about 3,700 subs over there, and I'm getting subscribers every single day. So the channel is growing. But check this out. If you look at the views I get, the views are more than my sub count. More than my sub count. Way more.
We got questions in the chat for
Go ahead. I'm willing to answer any questions. Reason why, just for a minute, the reason why I brought that up, and I'm not saying to be arrogant, I'm saying that you can still have a small channel in terms of sub count, but if the but if the content is what people are looking for, they're going to watch. There's a lot more people who watch your content who are not subscribed to you than there are people that subscribe to you that watch your content, believe it or not. I'll stop there.
Thank you, Resilient Dad, for the $9.99. I really do appreciate it. Jewelry Spot wants to know, these are helpful hints. Should anything else go after #short?
Yeah, you want to put a description, believe it or not, you want to put a description as to what the short is about, like a small little description. And you want to put the title in that description. The description does not have to be super long. You could just basically, I'm just saying, if you're creating a short at home on your desktop, you want to put the metadata in there, a little small description. Then you want to put the title at the beginning of your description. And then you want to put #short, maybe YouTube short, any hashtags that are related to the title. OK, then you want to make sure, this is why people need to use their desktop for their shorts. You want to go into the category. You want to categorize what your short is about. So if it's about sports, it's about music, news, you want to change that. A lot of times people upload their shorts by their phone. Then when they go home, they never go into their short and change the description title. I mean, not the title, but the category. That's very important, because that's the YouTube shorts are sending it to people within that shelf who like those videos, those type of videos based on your category. Very important.
See, this is what I do with my shorts, basically my music stuff. All I do is basically I type what the title is, but then also I put the hashtag of what what music genre I belong to. Basically, whatever the song genre is, I put the hashtag there, and then I put my hashtag.
Right.
My hashtag is Drip Squad, so I put hashtag Drip Squad there, put the genre there, and then afterward, when the video is over, I go back and put a description saying, this is, and then I tag in people. I just put in the description and everything else. That's what I do.
You got it. You're doing everything correct. And if there's people that are interested in that music genre, then it could benefit you. So, I always say this all the time. YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. You have to be consistent. You have to be patient, because sometimes some things are going to click and some things may not click. So you just have to understand. You have to just realize that.
Yeah, no.
I believe there is a category for gardening. Am I wrong? There is a category.
Yeah. I mean, even if you're a gardener, then you might want to put that under education, because you're educating people. Because, if you ever look at YouTube's category, they got news and politics. They've got people blogs. They've got music, I believe. They've got may not be gardening per se, but that would be under education. So you want to click the education. Anything where you're teaching people something, you want to put under education. If you're doing a blog, a morning show like this, you want to go, you want to go blogging people because you're talking about people, you're dealing with people. So it's very important because you want the algorithms to know who to serve up your video to. And you want to be very concise about that.
I know you was talking earlier about how sometimes I put like my live streams, I put like certain segments of it and I make it into a short and they do real well.
Right.
I find a lot of people, newer people, coming to the live stream. So that works for me. This
what I would do. Continue what you're doing, my sister. But this is the thing you have to figure out: consistency. You need to figure out how many days a week are you going to drop shorts. For example, on my sports channel, I drop shorts 3 days in a row. I go Saturday, I do two shorts. This is the sweet time. And it depends on your, you do this in your geographical location. I drop a short at 1 o'clock. There's a certain times when shorts are most premium. I drop a short at 1 o'clock my time. And then I drop a second short at 5 o'clock my time. Then I drop one short at 1 o'clock my time on Sunday because I'm going live on my other channel. Then on Monday when I'm off, I drop 2 more shorts. Basically what I'm doing is I'm consistently teaching the algorithm my pattern, and it's keeping my channel. By doing this, you're keeping your channel in the algorithm when you're not doing any long form content or when you're not going live. You want to choose consistent days to drop shorts at certain times, not randomly. Yeah. And another thing, let me just say this, another mistake that people make. Don't do this. Don't drop one short at 1 o'clock and then you drop another short at 1:15. Don't do that. When you drop a short, you let that short breathe for an hour before you drop another short. If you're going to drop random shorts like that, 1 hour after, same thing on all social media platforms, 1 hour after the other, not boom, 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 boom.
So I look at my analytics and I see like the times where it's like dark purple, where like most of the people, do you recommend that people do that like once their hot spots, I guess I was
right. I recommend that people look at the best times to go live, the best times to upload videos. To upload videos or go live. Look at the purple spots in your data. That tells you that for example, it goes from some, few, and many people, right? So if I know, for example, I usually launch a video on my other channel at 7 a.m. in the morning where there might be some people on, but I know an hour after that, everything's going to be many, many people and then lots of people. So I drop that video. I only do uploads on that channel, not live streaming. See, this is another thing I discovered. You don't necessarily have to build your channel off of live streaming. There are actually people out there who do not like to watch live streams. They only like to watch short content. Mm-hmm. So when you give them short content that you upload, you're going to get higher watch time because you're not watching an hour long, because some people are not going to watch live streams. They're just not going to watch them, folks. Yeah. So what you want to do is you want to package your content down like a show, give them what they need, because people are clicking into your video. They want what they want out of that video, and then they got to go on about their business. This long live streams, it just doesn't work for some people, depending on the niche. But I would go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna ask this question. So what is the best time to do premieres and stuff? Because I'm in a different country. I'm in a different time zone. I'm in UK basically. And basically if I post it at like a certain time and stuff, some people would be, you guys got multiple different time zones. So by the time I post my premiere and stuff, some of you guys are asleep and some of you might miss it.
Let me tell you what you need to do. And a lot of people don't do this, fail to do this. You go into your YouTube channel, click into advanced analytics. Go click into analytics. It'll pop up your analytics. A lot of people just look at their basic analytics, but a lot of people don't go into their deeper analytics. When you pop into your basic analytics, you want to click into advanced analytics. Advanced analytics will show you this whole breakdown of the cities, the geographical locations, and you can find out where the majority of the people are watching your videos. If it shows that the majority of people are watching your videos in America, South America, or in Europe, and it will also even show you the cities. If those cities tend to be more American versus European or South American cities, then that tells you, oh, my audience is in America. So I need to upload my videos to fit the time that my audience is awake. My audience is in America. So I need to upload my videos in the American time zone. Do you know that the advanced analytics will tell you every city? It'll rank them 1 through 5, the cities that are watching you. I got, for me, for example, most of the people that watch me on my first channel are watching me in New York, Chicago, Dallas, Atlanta, Georgia. I got more viewership in the eastern part of the country and the southern part of the country, just a little, and then some in the west coast part of the country. So that tells me automatically, if I want to maximize my views and opportunities, that I want to upload videos early in the morning. Why? Because the East Coast crowd is watching my videos. So when I upload my videos on my sports channel, they're being uploaded on Saturday morning, maybe a Friday morning at 7 a.m. my time, which fits their time that they're getting up. You get it?
I use my advanced analytics also. I just need to be more consistent with the shorts in general.
Let me. I got to make a phone call real quick, and I'm gonna be back on. I'll be.
Thank you, sir.
I'm still gonna be. I'm gonna stay on the panel. I just gotta make a quick call.
Okay.
Because I want to answer any other questions that people have, and I don't know how much longer you have to be on live too. I don't want to take up your time.
Okay. Yeah.
The thing is well, that some of it's like really difficult, advanced stuff. I'm not too advanced. I only do stuff that is a bit easy for me in a way, you know.
That's fine. That's fine. Do you do YouTube just for fun?
No, I'm doing it for fun at the moment, but I'm trying to build it so I can make money later.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let me see. We got Bud Fowl saying hi to Pashley. Broke Farmer said Texas, New York, Georgia for my channel. Yeah, for me it's Georgia, Texas, and what was the other one? Daggone, I can't think, but Georgia and Texas is like the main ones for me. I get a lot of Southern people coming in here. So yeah, everybody is enjoying all this information from Information Man Show. He is truly awesome. He's helped me out a lot. Elevate with Vern has also helped me out a lot as far as like the behind the scenes work. Young Riaz, do you happen to even look at your YouTube studio?
Yep.
You do? So do you pop shorts out like on a regular, just whenever, or do you just go by when the most popular times?
Yeah, I check analytics through my phone, but okay, I might as well check through the computer as well. Don't use the computer always, so I just check my analytics through my phone mostly.
Oh, okay, okay. Let me see. We got Miss Shirley, the OG Gardner, up in here. We waiting to see the news about the great grandbaby. I'm going to, oh, Miss Shirley, while you are here, I don't think I seen your email. I'm going to look again, but I'm trying to get a hold of you. If you could just email me, that'd be so great, so awesome.
So I'm back and ready for any questions that anybody has for me.
Okay, I'm just catching up here. Welcome in, Jay Jordan. What's upper?
What's going on, Jay Jordan?
Let me see.
Good to see that, brother.
Texas, Georgia, California, Boston, and Midwest are your cities. Oh yeah, I definitely get Texas and Georgia a lot as far as my analytics. And then I do have a couple people in California. I don't really have Boston. I mean, I know you are in Boston, but
Right.
But all I know is the two biggest markets for me basically is UK and America. That's the only two biggest markets for me.
Say it again. What's your two markets? You said America, and what's the other one?
UK.
The UK?
My two biggest markets. I have other people watching, but majority is UK based, and the second is America.
Okay. I hear an accent. Are you from the UK?
Yep.
All right. So I want you, if you're not to alienate your UK audience, But if your largest audience, because you know the advanced analytics will show you exactly how many raw views you get on the videos. If your largest view counts and attention is coming from America, not to negate your UK audience, but you have to make your American audience the priority around when you load your videos. If that's the majority of the attention that you get, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I
you,
do. They're both equal as each other,
okay,
basically.
then follow. So and then what I want you to do when you get a chance is I want you to click into cities, because it will show you by color code the cities in America that are watching you the most. And then whatever those cities are, you need to figure out, are they in a Western time zone? Are they in a East Coast time zone? And then you can calculate from where you live at, how to best upload you may have to upload videos before you go to sleep.
Yeah.
You may be uploading videos for us to see, but you getting ready to get into bed too.
Yeah, yeah,
Anyway.
that's so true, though.
I do that a lot also. Like I know when I need to make a video. So sometimes I'm like early morning. Sometimes it's late at night.
Right.
There is no 9 to 5 with YouTube.
Right. And I would recommend people to do this I would do this as a recommendation. Instead of just uploading videos the traditional way, meaning you just upload it, what's going on to my man Point Blank's Travel, I would make every uploaded video a premiere video, not just upload and that's it. No, premiere it like it's alive. I would do that. That actually helps the algorithm when it's being uploaded as a premiere versus just regular upload.
Okay. Welcome in, Points Blank.
Okay.
How
What
are you?
if I
How are you,
actually,
my
you know,
sister?
interesting question. So what if I actually, my channel is just like based on like, like it's a mix, it's like variety based only. You understand that? I get what you're saying and everything.
Yeah.
But what
Put
if,
your
day one though, basically I established since day one that I made my channel based on variety only since day one.
well, put your if you can put your link to your channel or something. I like to subscribe to your channel.
Okay.
Welcome in, Point Blank. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing
Hold on 1
good.
minute. Let me do
Woke
that
up.
now.
I woke
Okay.
up kind of early and
Got
saw
you.
you were live, and I said,
Okay.
let me go check out my sister, see what she's talking about. I saw the late night, early mornings, or whatever it was, and then I saw my main man, information man, on here. So I got to come in just to listen in. I didn't plan on coming up,
All right, done.
but it very interesting topic. And my man, information man, he always dropping boulders, so.
Oh yeah,
I
most
saw him. I
definitely.
was like, yeah, I got to come in and see what's going on. And I like what he just said because that's something I've been opposed to. But information, man, just turn on a light bulb. I've always been opposed to premieres um, because I really didn't have the time to sit in there and actually, I did it once or twice. And I noticed a lot of my team, the Alliance, they all do premieres. I'm the only one that don't. And I'm going to try because I like what information man just said with the it helps with the algorithm. So I appreciate that. I'm definitely going to give that a shot.
Yeah, I would do that because of my first channel, I have this podcast. That's another thing I want to tell people. Make sure that you create the podcast feature that YouTube has introduced, where you can have a complete podcast playlist on your channel, because from what I understand, YouTube is using that as another way to get people to your channel. So what you want to do, they have this area. I wish I had an illustration I could show y'all, because I know people are more visual than audio.
Huh?
But there's a system in the YouTube when you go into it where you can create a complete podcast section, because YouTube has a podcast section, and you want to create that. And when I created that on my other channel, I decided, you know what, I don't really do a lot of uploads because I don't tend to get as many views on the uploaded videos on my first channel. but I feel like it's something that I still should do because it keeps your channel in the algorithms when you're not able to do a lot of videos. And you can make the videos short. You don't have to make them 15 or 30 minutes long. You might just have something important that you want to convey to your audience that's got value to it, and you can do it for a short period of time and upload that. And you'll notice the podcast section is its own separate section of analytics on the YouTube streets now. So you want to basically take advantage of everything that YouTube is offering you that can help your channel in the long run, not short term. I'm looking at the long ball game here. You have to look at YouTube as a long game. I'll give you
questions.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so Broke Farmer says he does his premieres, all his premieres for his videos are over 10 minutes. Now, I want to know if that's a good idea. And then on top of that, most of my videos are about 8.5 minutes. I rarely have 10-minute long videos.
I think that's excellent.
People to have 10 plus minutes on video.
Yeah, this is what you want to do. Everybody that's been doing that's very intelligent. You know why? That's the sweet spot. If you have a monetized channel, that's a sweet spot because you'll still get the commercials and all that on that video, a 10-minute to 12-minute, even an 8-minute or 9-minute video. But another thing that's great about it is that you're not taking up people's time. People think about it like this. Think about it like this. When you look at the YouTube browser and you look at videos and you see the videos that are like 2 hours and 3 hours versus the videos that are 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, what videos, based on, of course, the title, of course, and the thumbnail that catches your attention, what video, if you got a bunch of videos that have the same title, right? The same sort of thumbnail that catch your interest, what video you more likely to click into? The video that's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or the video that's 3 hours on the same subject? No, I'm going to click into the shorter video because I ain't got that time.
I say, like, if you have a video that's 30 minutes long, you need to break that up because people are not going to watch all of that. But it also depends on your niche too and how established you are with your audience, right? So on my sports channel, my videos are usually 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, but I can get away with that because I've established an audience over there so far, right? Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying to you, I want to explain this properly again. If I put up a sports video that and you put up a sports video and Point Blank Travel put up a sports video of the same niche that people are interested in and a nice thumbnail, and someone comes along and they don't have a lot of time, they're going to click into the video that's shorter versus the video that's longer if they don't know you already as a content creator, because they may say, hey, I don't got time to set through no 3-hour video. But this dude over here is talking about the same subject. It's a 10-minute video. I can do that because I got somewhere to go. They're going to click into that video, especially if it has a better thumbnail, a better title, and it's shorter and it gets to the point. Because why do people do this? You click into a video and it's taking forever to get to the subject matter. I got to work on this on my first channel. My intros are too damn long, right? And next thing you know, the person is like, man, I ain't got time for this. I got to go. Whereas if you make a short video where you get right into the subject matter, now you capture the person's attention because you got right into the title. You're like, bam, thank you for coming to my channel. Blah, 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 blah. Boom. Versus a long ass video that's taking up all your time. You can't deal with that.
And you know, another thing, information, man, one thing that I've done with my, going back to what you were talking about with the podcast, definitely, I highly recommend using that. I did a video recently. It was about 11 minutes. I threw it in the podcast as well as in a different playlist. And that video got about 220 views, and 153 of the views came from the podcast link, and not the actual them clicking into the video. So
right.
It is definitely a great tool. And another thing too, with I read an article the other day, you know, and it's always been said that you have 30 seconds to capture a person's attention. But I read an article the other day that said you really have 0 seconds. If your first 3 words, you're stumbling and bumbling, and they're gone. They're gone.
Plus, another thing too, Point Blank Travel, and I had mentioned it earlier before you came on board, we got to realize there is more competition. You got people out here who can go anywhere. They can go to TikTok and get information. They can go anywhere. They got more choices. So you only have a short time to make an impression. Okay. Let me also say this. When I think that everybody should build a Facebook page that is connected to their YouTube channel, what your YouTube channel is about. This is how you can build your YouTube page pretty quickly if people are interested in the content. That's key here. As you know, Facebook has Reels, right? I would build a Facebook page and I would just upload a bunch of Reels related to your content on your YouTube channel. I did this with my sports channel. Within only a few weeks, I've got about 6,000 people following me, and it's still growing on the Facebook channel connected to my sports channel because I'm pushing Reels, plus it's content that they want, but I'm consistently pushing these Reels, which is bringing me a little bit of traction to the channel. And the reason why you should do this is because what I'm learning is that we're living in a world where people are visual. If you notice, every time you post things that are video related, they get more views than just still captions. So people want video content. They're hungry for it.
I just want to welcome in Broke Farmer and Electro Jed up to the panel. We got about 30, 40 minutes left. So I just want to say hi to them and see what they had to say.
How you doing, sweetheart? It's good to see you. I saw you live. I just finished my live because I'm very happy because my boxer, the one I picked last night, won this morning in the exact round that I said they would win in the exact way that I said they would win. I'm a happy camper today. I've been going around to all the different boxing channels and just talking a lot of smack. Now I'm coming here to relax and have fun with you.
That's what's up. I guess Broke Farmer don't want to hang out with you, bro. He just straight out on it.
All right, I actually checked my analytics for my American views. It's mostly people in Cali, basically. 31 people in Cali watch me, 14 in Florida, 14 in Georgia, 17 in New York, and 20 in Texas.
Wow.
So that's telling you right there where your audience is. And if you just continue to, how long have you had your channel?
I've had my account since 2019, but I posted content on the 17th of April.
Of this year?
Yep.
Okay, then your channel is new, which means you have great opportunity to grow your audience bigger than the numbers that you gave us. So that means do not give up on what you're doing. And this is what I would recommend you to do if you have not done it. I would create a Facebook page and start uploading Reels on that page. I guarantee you, if people like the music and like what you're doing, that's the key word here, that page will grow. I would also do the same thing on TikTok. You will get some cross audience that may punch into your YouTube channel. You can put your YouTube channel link to your TikTok, and you can put it on your Facebook where it says watch now, and they can click into that. I would start uploading everything about music that you're interested in, that they would be interested in, on those pages so that you have cross promotions. Keep building your channel. You are new.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
Man. So we got Broke Farmer back over here.
Wait. Just as well. I have Facebook, but I rarely use it. I just use it to message other, friends and stuff. But yeah, I might start adding stuff on Facebook. I might do that, and Instagram. I haven't posted on Insta in a long time, but I might as well slowly start doing that now. It's just that I'm more focused on my YouTube, basically. So the moment I start posting stuff on YouTube, I start spending time, posting stuff on Insta.
Okay. We just want to say hi to Broke Farmer and see what he has to say since we're almost done with the show.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be here long. I just had an opinion. Shouts out to everybody on the panel. But if we look into the future of YouTube, YouTube is gonna take over TV. Let's start there. I have a daughter that's 10 that doesn't watch TV. Everything she watches is either Netflix or YouTube. So eventually YouTube are going to get into longer videos, 8 minutes was the key to YouTube a couple years back. I feel like 20 minutes going forward, which almost simulates a TV show if you cut out the commercials. So I really think 20-minute videos is what YouTube will start pushing going forward, because they are trying to take over TV. I don't know if anybody noticed that.
I would agree with you 100%, but I'll be honest with you right now. It's not about whether they will take over. YouTube is already taking it over, brother. If you look at the ratings, like for example, a couple of years ago, I looked at some data on this. 70% of young people get most of their information from YouTube. Young people are not watching television anymore. Did you know that
Nope.
CNN in their primetime broadcast, they barely can get 1 million people watching because people are watching social media. So you are absolutely right. But I'll tell you this, the analytics will show that younger people like shorter content. Older people are digesting the longer content. I guarantee you, if you look at your analytics on your YouTube shorts and you look at the age gap, right?
Right.
For example, when I upload my shorts, guess what my highest numbers are in viewership on the shorts when it comes to the
25
sports
to
channel?
35.
25 to 35. Younger people like the shorts more than older people. When I look at my long form content on my other channel, I've got people that are 35, 60 years old, 45, because they got the time on their hands to kick back and watch these programs, right? Young people, they're like moving out there, baby. Okay, they watching these shorts. So the age demographics will reflect based on the shorter. I hate to use this term, but we got people who do have short attention spans out here.
Right. Agreed.
I gotta be completely honest with you. That's been the trend since YouTube been out.
Facts.
That
I agree.
has been the trend since YouTube been out, because YouTube, even YouTube back in the day before they sold to Google, they used to tell everybody try to keep the videos to 3 or 4 minutes, because there used to be this saying out there, TLDW, too long, didn't watch. And that was very popular to put down on videos that were 7, 8, 9 minutes long. I mean, now more people are watching. Now more older people are watching YouTube, and you're right. Because I, being in the demographic of in the 50s, in my 50s, I no longer watch TV. I might watch an occasional show, but all my predominantly all my time is spent on YouTube and TikTok. TikTok is for quick stuff, and YouTube I spend there to get most of my information that DIY. I go to YouTube to get DIYs information, how to fix this, how to build that, and I go to YouTube for that. I don't go to TikTok.
Right.
TikTok, I'll go for quick information right away. Or
Right.
the occasional joke or funny video or something like that.
Right.
And some information, man, you brought up a good point going back to the Facebook page. And you said something on your Infomedia Live channel a while back, months ago. There was one word that really stuck out to me, and it's repurpose.
Yeah. That's why.
You create a Facebook page right now. I'll take clips from a live or a video, or just do a quick my shorts. I'll throw it on Facebook. I get paid from Facebook and YouTube.
Right.
All I'm doing is repurposing something I've already done.
Right. I think if you do not repurpose your content on other platforms, you are losing out. Miss T, I'm going to applaud you again. The last time I was on here with you, I was telling you, you should make a traditional podcast, radio style podcast, meaning you should take what you do and repurpose it in the audio digital world. It will benefit you. I use Spreaker. Spreaker allows me to broadcast across the world like a radio show. And then it gets purposed into Spotify, all the different platforms. So that's why I like Spreaker, because now I can talk to an audience of people all over the world who only like to listen to audio. There are people who don't like watching YouTube videos, but they like listening to an audio podcast. So now I can take my YouTube channel audio and check this out. For those of you who are using StreamYard, you know that StreamYard allows you to convert your YouTube videos into audio. There go your podcast right there. And now you sign up for a podcasting service where now it can be repurposed on Google Podcasts and Apple Podcasts. Now you got people watching you. I have an audience of people who listen to me only in audio that follow me in audio, but they don't watch my YouTube. They only want to listen to the audio. So the thing is that you're making yourself a brand the more you put your content on different platforms.
But I would argue though, it waters down your content.
How so, sir?
Because if I follow you on Instagram and YouTube, and you posting the same thing on all platforms, I'm gonna start souring on your brand. And at the end of the day, everybody's a brand.
Right.
So
this is how you can get around. This is how you can get around that.
But bro,
I agree with him, and I kind of disagree as well. There's always a way to skin a cat, sir. You know what you can do on my Information Man Speaks podcast, traditional podcast. My content is different. So, for example, so if you're listening to me on the Information Man show, and you listen to Information Man Speaks podcast on the radio type style, it's not the same show. I'm not repeating. You can repeat your content on those other programs, or you can put new, fresh content, which is what I do. There's always a way to skin a cat.
Facts. Big
That's
facts.
why a lot of people are like, Miss T, you should do podcasts, but like, I don't want to do podcasts because like I could put this on the podcast but I feel that the people who are watching this will go to the podcast, and it's like they're watching the same thing twice. You know what I'm saying?
But Ms. T and Bro Farmer, a lot of times, kind of alluding what Information Man was saying, most of the people that will listen to your podcast are those people that won't watch YouTube.
Right. That's my point.
They won't watch YouTube.
Right.
So you may have Rod that is a true Ms. T or Broke Farmer or Information Man follower. But I know if it only take me about 2 good days, if I see the Information Man or Rod is putting the same info on his podcast that he's putting on his YouTube, I'm not going to go to the podcast.
You're going to go to where you want to. Yeah.
I can go to the podcast. If I'm at home, I can watch YouTube. So, but I agree with Bro Farmer. It can water down your stuff. But I think our followers are a little more intelligent than to say, okay, well, I'm just going to keep going back and forth and watching the same thing.
And another thing too, let me add to this. This is why it is powerful. Let's say that your YouTube audience, the people who watch you on YouTube, they're gonna keep coming back to you on YouTube because that's what they like to get their content from, right? But let's say that they go on a trip, they go somewhere, and for some reason they don't have access to, well, no, let me correct that. They could look at you on their phone. But let me just say this. I had mentioned in the beginning, there are people who watch me who listen to me in the audio world. You got to remember, the podcasting world is different from YouTube world. 2 different types of audience. So I have an audience that listens to my audio only. They don't come to my YouTube channel. Remember I said earlier, Miss T, that it is hard to get people from other platforms to come over to your YouTube channel because they might like watching you where they like to be. So when I create a Facebook page around my brand, I'm still going to get views, but it's going to be on Facebook because the people that's on Facebook only like using Facebook to get their information. So now I'm giving them an opportunity to know who I am from Facebook point of view. The YouTube people don't mess with Facebook, but they mess with YouTube. They're going to watch me on YouTube. People stick with what they like. We are creatures of habit.
I'll give you that, because if you ever hosted a live and you see somebody type in the chat driving but listening, if somebody commutes to work every day and can't watch the video, yeah, there is a certain target audience I do think works great for podcasts and do outstanding numbers.
Yeah, it just really depends on where that person, what they're doing at that time, you know.
Right. If I'm driving to work, it's a lot easier. Right. If we're driving to work, then it's easier for me to say, oh, Miss T, I missed Miss T's YouTube video that I didn't get a chance to see her live show on YouTube. And I can't be looking at the phone while I'm driving. So you know what? I'm going to listen to Miss T on the podcast to catch what I missed on the YouTube. So it gives people a choice who might come over and cross-pollinate the other platforms for you. But to me, when you repurpose your content on different platforms, you're actually creating a name for yourself. People will recognize you wherever you go.
Now, last question. I'm get out here. Do you do channel watches? And if you do, is it a fee associated with it?
What do you mean by channel watches, sir?
Watch people channel, critique their channel, give them ideas, what you feel like they're doing right or wrong, or.
Well, I don't have a problem with watching anybody's channel and critiquing it. What I'm not going to do, though, sir, is I'm not going to. I don't think at this stage of the game that I want to grift my people out of money by saying, "Hey, you better give me something." I will. If you say, "Hey, Info Man, check out my channel," I'll check out your channel and I'll give you an honest critique on it. Because my whole goal, and you can ask anybody, I want to help people. I want everybody to be successful. And and at this stage of the game, I'm not looking to charge anybody for these kind of things right now. No.
But I'm going to strongly disagree with you on that, because if I call a plumber out to my house, he's performing a skill and his time is being used. I believe in paying people for their skill. So if you're using your skill and your time to help me, why shouldn't I reimburse you like I would a plumber or somebody else that's skilled in their profession?
Well, that reimbursement can be seen in the form of a super chat, maybe a cash app, things of that nature. When people send those things to me, I say, thank you. I appreciate it. Things like that. Right. But I don't just jump out of the box and say, well, man, I'm not going to mess with you. We're going to have to negotiate a price. I don't do that kind of stuff. Because I know there's big YouTubers who give this kind of information and they kind of like jack you all around. They all like, you'll have to consult with me and call this number. And I don't want to treat people like they're numbers, man. But if people donate, hey, I'm more than happy. But what I need to do, this is my problem. I've got about, how many channels I got? I got a bunch of channels and I've got to figure out how to manage them properly, but I got to get back on the saddle with the Info Media Live channel and give this content out and break it down in uploaded videos very slowly, concisely, and to the point that it can help people with their channels. But I'm going to drop
information, man.
I'm getting ready to get it back and cracking very soon. I'm going to leave you with this, and I said this in the beginning. What I've learned from my own social experiment with my sports channel is that YouTube is a platform based on uploading videos that are short or not only short, but what people want. Not necessarily short. It's what people want. That is the formula. And you stick to that formula and good things can happen when you focus on a formula. When your channel is touching on a variety of different things, it splits your audience up. I know on my first channel that my audience is split up. So it kind of hurts you a little bit because you're talking about different stuff all the time. It's kind of schizophrenic for the algorithm. But keep doing it. Everybody keep doing your thing. And everybody, thank you for giving me the time to speak today. Miss T, lovely as always. And I'm going to drop off. I see you around, brother. Point Blank Travel.
All right, Info. I need to holler at you too, man, because I wouldn't mind doing something like this in the future, and maybe go as long as we need to. Not no.
You know where to find me, brother. We can do it anytime. My time is yours.
I'll shoot you a text.
Yeah, shoot me a text. I'm open. It's all about helping people and I want everybody to be successful. And this is how you be successful. People have to share information, not hold on to information, work with other people, consult people. Because these other bigger YouTubers, you know how they got big? Because they were helping each other.
Thanks.
Now, I'm going to tell you why this is a possibility for everybody here. There is a woman, some of you may know her already. I think it's Cooking with Pam's Place.
Yep.
Do you know that I've known her when she had very little subs on her channel, meaning when she was at the beginning of her stage, she was like everybody here trying to figure out where to take her, how to get her channel moving. The woman has now what, 500,000 subs or 4,100 subs. She started like everybody in this chat room, and all she did was she started researching, listening to people that could give her good tips, and now she knows how to her shorts blow up, her videos blow up because she just kept at it, and she kept employing proper tactics, and it turned out successful for her now, right? So if she can do it, everybody can do it, because she was in the same place that all of us are in. She was in the same place, folks.
All right.
This is somebody that we know, that we can relate to. This ain't somebody that's far up and far away and we don't know, we can't talk to her. This is a woman that started very small on YouTube.
I've been on her for a while.
Hey, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here too, Miss.
All right, y'all.
One thing I want to say to Broke Farmer.
Take care, everybody. Peace.
Take care.
All right, I'm gonna be over to check you out.
Hold on,
One
Pope,
thing,
I want to talk to you, bro.
Hey, Broke Farmer, and I just connected with you on YouTube. I thought I already was, but and I'll connect from my other channels.
All right.
I recently,
What's your name on YouTube again?
Points Blank Travel. I got like 3 channels that are active. Points Blank Travel, Points Blank Finance, Points with an S, and the Points Blank Experience. But I just co-hosted a YouTube forum on a cruise back in June, and one thing I learned, there are so many different ideas out there. And what one person may look at your channel and give you some advice, but that advice they give you may not even be for your channel. You know, I was opposed to shorts before I co-hosted this YouTube forum with it was like 70 YouTubers there on a cruise. Now I'm doing shorts. I was opposed to premieres. Now I may start doing premieres, and I think it's constantly learning. Everybody's doing different stuff, and I don't think no one has this game mastered. I really don't.
Mr. Beast do.
Yeah, Mr. Beast. Yeah, but he started, and really, he just, in my opinion, he started at the right time. I have friends right now that started before I did, and I got a guy, Brian Jung. Look him up. I reached out to him the other day about his restaurant in Maryland. When I first communicated with him, he had 12K subscribers. Now he's got 1.3, 1.4 million. I think it's just some of his timing, and it is what you're putting out. It is the info that you're putting out. So I'm still going to sparingly do the shorts. I'm not going to go full-fledged shorts. But one thing I decided to, if my live stream is over an hour and a half right now, something's wrong. I used to do 2-3 hour live streams, and it was cool for the actual live, but it killed my replay numbers. It killed me.
I don't do over 2 hours is my max. Right. I'm done.
Yeah. For me, though, my way of pretty much going is I still do what I do, I still keep the personality the same no matter what content I do, no matter what variety. I still keep, the branding the same always. It's just that with me, I just pretty much what I do is I just, find good connections. I just put the content and the quality together while I actually, finding other people to build with me, and I help them, they help me.
Yeah, and something else I do want to add, Ms. T. I know you're trying to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm out, Ms. T. I'm out. Thanks for your love. Thanks for everybody. Thanks for everybody in the chat. I'm out. I don't want to hold you up. Much love.
All right.
Much love, Points Blank.
All right.
I just want everybody to remember it's still a long game. It's very few channels that blow up in a year or two. A lot of these people like Leia Farmer and Pam, they've been doing this 7, 8, maybe 9 years. So just everybody be encouraged, take advice from everybody and do the best you can. Ms. T, I appreciate this great information I got on this chat. Appreciate you.
I always appreciate you too, cousin. I'll see you later.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, very awesome live stream today. You got anything else to add, Riaz?
Sure. No, in a way though, I did appreciate the conversation, everything. I actually appreciate all the information. Yeah, I'm gonna actually try and implement everything today. It's just that with me, with what I'm doing is, yes, I want to get monetized, but at the same time, I'm still trying to build as I built. I'm just doing it for fun. I'm just trying to do it as easy as possible, because not a lot of things are too advanced. So I'm trying to find the easiest way possible to do what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think it is a lot to go with being a content creator that a lot of people don't know behind the scenes. you're not going to be able to do everything at one time. Like it's just going to take time, to see what works for you, your schedule and everything else. But it is good information to have, to know, to try to
Mm-hmm.
work on in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So thank everybody for coming. We got about 10 more minutes and Andell's going live. I don't really have too much else going on. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that came up here. Thank you, Broke. Thank you very much, Information Man Show, with all the knowledge. Points blank sheet as always. Thank you guys so much for all coming up here. Tomorrow we're gonna have CC Texas Garden, and I'm like super excited about that. She's gonna share her garden, and we're gonna see how she's growing out there in Texas. Let me see. I think that's it for this week, and then next week we're gonna be visiting the scratching community, like Nancy B the Scratcher and everybody. So thank you guys so much for coming. Like I said, we got about 10 more minutes and then Andell's going live. Oh, that's okay, Hickabilly. You know me, I'm starting to get a little hungry, I ain't got no snacks. Somebody said they was going to give me some grapes, but they're not here. They're not here. Let me see. The main thing is to have time and patience when doing YouTube. Oh, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I saw all y'all speaking and you know what's up. Okay, yeah, she sent me. Thank you so much, Official J Mia. She sent me an email, but I didn't know. Is she going live like right now? Like it's about 10 minutes till 11, so she going live here in about 10 minutes. So yeah, well, I guess because she's on Central Time, so I guess we're about to have Andell go live and then Carol the Girl Miniature. Don't do me like that. Yeah, I'm definitely doing you like that. So okay, yes. Yes, what? Yes, I'm not understanding. So thank you guys so much. Don't be discouraged. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. Like I said, don't get discouraged. Stay positive. Okay, 11:08. Thank you so much. Eastern Standard Time. There we go. There we go. Okay, so Aunt Dale and Carol the Girl Miniature going live. So we have options. Be sure to stay tuned for tomorrow when we are kicking it with CC's Texas Garden. That is what's up. I'm super excited just because it's a female gardener. I'm like I said, I'm working with other gardeners as well. So hopefully, we can get times to sync and we can check out them as well. So thank you guys again. Peace and love. You guys stay safe. Sammy Joe, I did see your comment. I hope you are safe and secure and everything is okay over there. Good morning from Van. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. It's always great to see you as well, sir. Thank you guys again. Peace and love. Take care. And I will see you guys tomorrow.